KspadeTheProspect. I'm back today with a brand new Madden 17 franchise mode video. This is a brand new episode of No Fairy Tales, which features my Miami Dolphins. Every once in a while we check in on the brothers, we know the Williams brothers, but in this video, the Dolphins are on the road. They're on the West Coast to take on the Chargers. They might be a little bit jet lagged, but they still gonna try to take care of business. Let's get down to the field. Let's see how things are going. Off rip, they trying to run Danny Woodhead. I don't really feel like that's the move. However, Danny picked up about 10 yards on the carry right there. 2nd and 9, Phillip Rivers was just standing in the pocket like we ain't got them ears pinned back. He gets sacked. Kiko Alonso is that linebacker that I told you guys. I believe he's going to live up to the potential. I think a lot of people felt like Kiko had potential. Just injury after injury after injury kind of derailed what people thought he could be. But here in Madden, here in this franchise, we're going to try to get him back where he's supposed to be. We put the Chargers in a 3rd and long. They don't see anything they want. They don't want to take the sack. That was smart. They end up just throwing the ball away. We get our first look at the Miami Dolphins offense in the first play from scrimmage. They go back to Arian Foster, who fought to win his starting job back. Now, if you guys been following this series, Arian Foster started off being our guy, and then he got injured. We liked what Jay Ajayi was bringing us, so even when he came back, we stayed with Ajayi. Ajayi kind of pissed us off somewhere down the road, and we went back to Arian Foster, so there is no clear-cut best running back in the backfield out here. For this game, we're going to see what Arian Foster can give us. Hold up, folks, we got a Jordan Cameron sighting. Jordan Cameron with a nice little drag route, catching the football, picking up a little bit of rack, getting the first down, and on 2nd and 9, that worked so well. Ryan Tannehill goes back across the middle to Jordan Cameron, who makes a hell of a catch and an even better run to the end zone, dives into the end zone for the first score of the day. 7-0 Dolphins? We got to see that again. It's crazy because he didn't look like he was going to make it that far. First of all, Manti Te'o got routed up. He must be thinking about that imaginary girlfriend of his. And kudos to Cameron. I see you, homie. He was dead set, determined to get into that end zone, and that's the type of gameplay we want to see. I'm showing you guys the kickoff because I'm still tight about this. Look who's returning the kick. This guy, Grant, should be our wide receiver, one of our playmakers. I didn't know where he was at on my roster. Turns out he was on the practice squad, and the Chargers stole him from right underneath my nose. They signed him from the practice squad, so that's a little extra incentive. We didn't need that. We want to win anyway, but that's an extra incentive. Anyway, let's get back to it. 3rd and 5 for San Diego. Check them out. They drop him back. Time in the pocket, but you got to get rid of it when they finally do. I'm not sure how Phillip was able to get this pass over to this receiver, and even more so, I don't understand how Keenan got the first down right there. I thought he was out of bounds. We get a second look at it. What the hell was the ref doing? He over there. He is hopped up on something. The crazy thing is, Keenan had it in his right hand. I don't know. I guess he got it. Cool. 1st and 10. They go back across the middle, going over the head of Kiko Alonso. That's the 1st and 10. Phillip looks pretty good so far. He's 3 for 4. The only incomplete pass was the 3rd and long when he threw it away to keep from giving up worse field position. And Chris Culliver was right there for the pick. He jumped the route. He just mistimed the football. It got by him, but luckily he was able to make the tackle. On 2nd and 5, Kiko in the backfield. Kiko, we going to Honolulu this year, homie. And I know the real Pro Bowl's in Orlando, but ain't nobody studying that one. The only reason why people go to the Pro Bowl is because it's in Hawaii. A lot of people don't even go to the Pro Bowl. You move it to Orlando, ain't nobody trying to kick it down there in SeaWorld, fam. These dudes ain't studying SeaWorld. Anyway, 3rd and 10, man. We try to throw it up to our playmaker. Devontae Parker is not able to pull it in. We have to punt it off. San Diego offense back on the field, but look at Big Ndamukong Suh. He's breaking through the line. He's getting to Danny Woodhead in the backfield, maybe at the line of scrimmage, and he's saying, Danny, look, we know you got 10 yards from that first run. That was a long-ass time ago. We get a big-time play right here. We got Fins trying to scoop up the loose peel. Finally, Ndamukong Suh. Suh, I see you, fam. Big Ndamukong Suh scoops up the loose football. When we get another look at this play, you can see that Cameron Wake tried to kill Phillip Rivers. He tried to kill him. Look at this. He was double teamed too. He got off the double team, completely destroys Phillip Rivers. And I don't know, Phillip. Be like that sometimes. Miami offense takes over in great field position. They go straight into Arian Foster, who threw that mean stiff arm. That's the left-handed fellowship. And the Lord said, I've seen that before. I know what's up. 1st and 10, Tannehill back across the middle to Jordan Cameron. Cameron's going to get him inside the 5. they still, you know, it's tough to pass the football when you're this close to the end zone. They're going to have to try to run it. They go play action to Arian Foster. I was trying to get back to the left, but you be stuck in that rollout animation. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill is sacked. Miami has to settle for 3. I mean, you want the 3 points, but it's kind of disappointing when you're that close to the end zone. You really want to score. Anyway, San Diego offense faced with a 3rd down right here. Beautiful pass across the middle, and guess who's there? Kiko Alonso. Kiko ain't playing no games today. I see you, Kiko. We're going to Honolulu. 1st and 10 for Ryan Tannehill in that Miami offense. Tannehill has looked good so far, and speaking of looking good, did you see the little subtle juke right there by Arian Foster? That ain't even really a juke. It's like a, you just kind of wiggle your head when you see the defender coming, and then you make a big-time play. Beautiful pass across the middle again. Well, not really across the middle, toward the outside of the field. That'll be Juice with the 12-yard reception. Folks, it's 1st and 20 after a holding penalty. No safety over the top. One-on-one, Devontae Parker completely takes this defender to school. And shout out to Ryan Tannehill for a beautiful pass. That's one of those routes where you either want your receiver to get to it or you want to throw it out the back of the end zone. Tannehill did beautifully. Threw it as far as he could. You can see Parker, who's a taller receiver anyway, having to reach out and just barely pull it in with his fingertips. That's a damn good first half of football. We got a 17-3 score going into the half. We come out in the 3rd. We're doing so good, we want to come out passing it. I didn't know what happened. I don't know why that pass was so errant. When I looked at the replay, I realized that I threw it a little too soon. Ryan Tannehill wasn't able to set. He was trying to throw that pass on the run and went nowhere near where we wanted it to go. And that's unfortunate because he's really had a great first half of football. You can't really complain about anything about the first half. Anyway, all we can do is play through it and, you know, hope to get it right. 2nd and 11. We got to get more pressure back there than that, guys. I don't know if this offensive line got their butts chewed out at the half or what. They did a great job of protecting right there, and they got a big pickup. Cameron Wake right here cracking Danny Woodhead. Danny Woodhead was not having a good day. Right here, Kiko Alonso filling the gap. You see a little gap, you try to get to it, boom, 4-7 up in there. 3rd and 7, a lot of time in the pocket. You can't give him that much time. Phillip Rivers is a top-tier QB to me. We cannot give him that much time. On 1st and goal, he goes across the middle. Rashad Jones destroys this tight end. This is his first score of the season, and when you look at it, I don't know. This ain't how I want to get in the end zone. I mean, he kind of got knocked into the end zone, and he just fell in that head first. Rashad Jones ain't playing no games. That's a big-time hit right there. That's a big boy hit. Anyway, man, shout out to the Chargers. They on the board with that first score, 17-10. Miami with 3 and out, punted back off, and they got an opportunity to tie the game up right here in the closing seconds of the 3rd quarter. The pressure is here now, though. That's what we need. And you can see, man, Ndamukong Suh destroys Phillip Rivers after that pass. Phillip, it took him a while to get up, man. I think he thought about retiring from the sport right there. Just like, you know what? I'm out. 3rd and 9, they go back to the flats. Man, that's a beautiful tackle right there by a DB. Clutch tackle. If we don't tackle him there, ain't no telling how far this play goes. He still gets the first, but I'm just happy he ain't go the distance. 3rd and 9. They're going to check it down to Woodhead again. Woodhead is getting destroyed out here. Somebody check on Danny Woodhead. Matter of fact, where the hell is Melvin Gordon? Where you at, Melvin? Melvin said, not today. Not on duty. Not on duty. Another look at that big-time hit right there, man. Danny Woodhead, he's going to need an ice bath after this one. 1st and 10, a beautiful blitz is called. Jelani Jenkins gets back there in the backfield. He's going to bring Phillip Rivers down 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They pick up a few yards. They're faced with a 3rd and 7. They get it to Travis Benjamin. Travis heard footsteps. Rashad Jones been knocking the hell out of people this whole game, and Travis ain't want no parts of it. He drops the ball. Miami offense takes over. They're only up 7. We really need to establish the run here. I don't even know if you call it establishing in the 4th quarter. You just want to run the ball hard. You want to eat clock. Let's just get out of here with a dub. Arian Foster's running the ball good, too. I thought that was the first. They said it was 4th and inches. Adam Gase makes the call for the team to go for it. I mean, they only got 4 down linemen, so it don't look like they really trying to stop us. Or maybe they was afraid we was going to pass. I don't know why the hell we would do that. But we easily pick up the inches. We still running the ball. Let me show you. When they say you get your guard to pull, this is what they talking about. Bushrod pulls and destroys the linebacker. Unfortunately, we couldn't get around him. And that's a beautiful play by the Chargers defense. punching the football loose. Luckily, it's not a fumble. It's an incomplete pass. But Miami has the punt. The punt is blocked, but shout out to the punter for having the awareness to turn around and get on it, unlike Cam Newton. Anyway, we back. 1st and 10. Chargers take over around midfield. 2-minute drill. They got to try to get in the end zone. 3 points won't do it for them. I probably should have went for the interception. I went for the big hit. I tried to destroy this man's whole life right there on the field. 1st and 10, they still running no huddle. Phillip Rivers dropping back. The pressure gets to him. He is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Mario Williams with his first sack of the day. We needed that. 3rd and 13, they go back over Kiko's head. That's twice Kiko's been a little too shallow in zone coverage. And this costed them a first down in both of the situations. The Dolphins would, however, get to Rivers. I think that was Sue that hit Rivers and forced the fumble. Chargers get it back. 4th down, they go for it. They throw it up high, and the Dolphins are there to break the play up. Beautiful. I knew we was in for a dogfight. It's crazy. We put up a beautiful first half of football and didn't score 1 second half point. But we get the dub, man. At the end of the day, that is all we are concerned about. Kudos to the Dolphins. Fins up. We look better than the real Dolphins. Hope you guys are still enjoying the series, man. If you are, show your love by banging the like button. If you're new here, I'm asking you to subscribe, man. This is our year. You can believe me now, or you'll believe me when you see the results later. That's all I got for today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out to the next one, all right? Peace.
This has been a presentation